Hey y'all, Happy New Year, Feliz Año para todos, lo grabo en español después. I hope everybody's enjoying their New Year's Eve. Miss Daisy and I are going to go upstairs and join the neighbors for a bit and then go see some friends and hopefully be in bed before 12. Rocking the alpaca shirt. This was my favorite shirt from 2021. You know, I know for myself, these last 2 years have been a total whirlwind looking back, just one big blur. I'm sure that's pretty universal for a lot of people. So, you know, I want you to spend this weekend thinking about how do you, as we go into more, you know, times of uncertainty, how do you want to land in this? How do you want to float through all of this? You know, there's been a lot of collective trauma, there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of chaos, and, you know, sort of figuring out how you're going to ride these waves. And then for, you know, your personal growth, and I've been talking about this during the week, is really getting clear on some intentions of the directions you want to go in this upcoming year. You know, and this is something you should be doing anyways, but, you know, as I said with goals, that really sets up for all or nothing behavior, and oftentimes we make these really lofty goals that are so far away from where we're at, which actually normally creates resistance in the brain, because it either, as I always say to clients, if you're here and you're trying to go out there, you really need to take a stepping stone here, because if you're out here, you know, the brain's either going to tell you, like, it's so unbelievable, right? Like, I can't believe that would be possible, or it's just going to create anxiety because it feels so unbelievable. You know, so with intentions, it's the directions you want to go with things, and they can get very specific, but again, you know, what needs more tending to in your life to make that happen? With clients, I do the Circle of Life, which came from my coaching training program. And that is identifying, you know, 12 different areas of life and what's out of balance or what's not being tended to. And, you know, for example, some of my clients this year really implementing more creativity in their lives. That was a common theme. Healthier relationships, finances, you know, stepping into more financial abundance, all of those things. You know, how's your home life? How's the cooking? How is your love life? How are all of these things? So things to think about, you know, where do I want to expand? Where have I been really held back these last few years? Where are areas that I maybe never have paid attention to my whole life? And, you know, what general direction do I want to go? And sometimes my intentions, I talked about I keep my jars for 2 years, so I just looked at 19's jar going into 20, who knew? And, you know, some of them, I really appreciate that I'm finally there, which is just more general inner peace, more well-being. And then there's some very specific things in there, even like meditating for 70 minutes every day. And when I said that, that was an intention, and that's the difference between a goal, is like that's the direction I wanted to start going in. And now I can tell you I do meditate between 40 to 60 minutes a day, but it had to be a direction I wanted to go in, rather than I'm going to do this every single day, and then when I fall off the bandwagon, I just give it up because now it's all or nothing, right? So if you want to play with this more, don't forget to come join on Sunday at 3 o'clock. The sign-up's in the link. Otherwise, start thinking about these things. You got a whole weekend to kind of reflect. What do you want to do this year, and who do you want to be? And I'll see you in the new year.